Hey everyone, it's Buzzrod here, and welcome back to Siege Up. Today we're going to be looking at this map called Castle Capture FFA. So it's a free-for-all map, and I'm playing as yellow in this corner. We have brown on this corner here, and rsmkeith on this corner. He's playing as white. We start off in this corner over here, like your own corner. And what you're meant to do is break through the wall and then capture this point here. So every time you go to the next checkpoint, you end up capturing the wall that you've just conquered. And it'll also be layers of walls, so once you move on to the next one, like you can capture the next point on the next wall and you'll capture the previous wall that you have conquered. So the goal is to capture the middle point here, and that will give you control of all the walls in the game. So that will give you a big advantage and you'll probably win the game. So basically you try and get to that point as fast as possible. So Keith here is using his ballista. That's the first unit he bought, and he's just picking off as many units as he can. And that's going to be the strategy that I'm also going to be using as well. So I'm opting more to focus on my economy right now. I have 10 workers. I think Brown might have been at AFK during this game because he's not doing anything. And Keith here has 6 workers, so he's opting to go for a quick unit rush to try and take down the enemy forces as quickly as he can. Ballistas are okay against the towers, but they don't do as much damage as catapults, so yeah. He also has to be careful here with these units coming in and attacking his ballistas, so you need a bit of micro for that. Neutral forces here, they do play as like a bot, and they send out units as well. So right now some units spawned here on my side of the base, and they're really attacking a lot of my workers here. So one of my workers got killed, and my fishing ship needs to be micro back there, so need to make them fish further away so they don't get hit by this ballista over here. And I'm in a bit of a predicament here because like 4 of my workers aren't doing anything, and there's not many trees, so there's only a maximum of 3 workers that can chop wood right now, and if they go here or here they'll get hit. So this ballista here is just getting hit, so that's why I'm getting my siege workshop to try and kill off the ballistas with my own ballistas. And at the moment all I could really do is just like hold these peasants back, because if they try and chop wood, yeah, they just get hit. So that's all I'm trying to do now, save up for a ballista and get more or just get ballistas in general. So Keith here has some units pretty much within his base, so he needs to build up some units to try and pick them off. He's opting for archers, so hopefully he'll be able to get rid of these infantry soon. And he's going to do an attack right now. Should be fine with the amount of units he has. There's just 2 more units and he'll be able to reclaim his base. Well, so he finally does clean off the units that were loitering in his base, and now he could resume ballista production or catapults to get rid of these towers and the wall as well. So you need to destroy the wall to get through and reach this checkpoint here for Keith. So yeah, Brown is definitely AFK, so it's really just a game between me and Keith. So it's taking me a lot longer to get my ballistas up, but I finally have like 2 now to attack this ballista that's been sitting here. And with that I can now start picking off some of the archers or any other units that were sitting around as well within range. So this is what I'm seeing right now. I can hit 2 of these archers, and I can see 2 of the towers that are in the next in the wall over. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this map is actually created by Keith here. So the one playing in white is actually the map maker himself. So he created all these triggers and designed this map, which is pretty neat map actually. I like how it is designed and like the unique kind of objective of this game. Alright, so I'm about to destroy my first tower here. I have 1 catapult and 4 ballistas at the moment, and Keith does have his own catapult as well, so he's working on that, but he has a lot more archers as well, so he's continuing to build more catapults to take care of these towers. But I think I do have a bit of a head start now because I've destroyed the first tower already. So I'm just attacking this wall now, and I should have a break pretty soon. And I'm going to start picking off some of the units here and destroy this tower as well. So Keith has destroyed both of his towers as well, and he's also working on the wall to break through and clean off the middle here. So I think I'm slightly ahead here. I've able to clear out all the units. He still has a few left on his side, and now I'm just going to attack the ballistas that are guarding the second layer wall. So once again, I'm just going to be breaking through the wall. So Keith is just saying that he's just broken through his first wall. He has a lot of archers here, 13 archers, 3 catapults, and he's quickly tearing through all these units. Now I'm going through once again with the second wall, and just dealing with some of these units. Now there's a lot of units that triggered here, so I'll need to regroup and slowly pick them off. So I'm only attacking one at a time to draw them into my fire, and I built a tower there to help defend as well. I only have siege units here, but I'm thinking I probably need some more infantry or something to protect them. I'm not sure why. I think Keith was not paying attention here. He's lost a lot of his archers, so he's kind of reset his army now. 2 catapults and 1 ballista. He has also dropped onto Brown's base and started attacking his town hall. He does defeat Brown, but he's pretty much been AFK the whole time, so he's not really an actual player. And he decides to, for some reason, Keith here put down an archery range and I guess capture the mines here for this side. So I broke through the second layer wall now, and I'm just trying to get through the base here. So I'm just trying my best to rush through. I'm just purely with siege units at the moment. I'm gonna break the town center, and this is the moment where I take control of all of the walls here, and I own all of these buildings as well. So it's a very big advantage. You can see that the mines are now yellow, so that's my color. And Keith, he's still on the second wall, and he's got quite a big army now actually, so quite a lot of units, but I do see this now, and I'm just coming in to attack him with some of these siege units. It's now at a point where I'm just trying to push through to Keith's army. So just a bit of back and forth here. He has 2, well actually 3 catapults here and a lot of units. His wall, he's about to break this wall actually, so a couple of more shots from his catapults will be able to break a hole in the wall, and he'll be able to rush through and attack my units here. So it does bring through the catapult, and I think he's going to break the wall very soon. Alright, there it goes, and now his army floods in, and this is the interesting thing here. So the trigger here when he breaks through the wall is it spawns these neutral units. So it's actually pretty bad for me because I get sandwiched in between them. So I'm trying to run away here, a lot of my units getting hit, and also Keith does retreat as well. We do manage to both clean this up with both of our units, plus I guess the help of this tower as well. Yeah, so Keith does say the spawn helped, yay! So he did get a lot of my units killed there just from triggering that wall break and walking in. I'm at this point I'm just building some archers and using these production facilities to reinforce my army. So Keith comes in for another attack, and it's really bad for me because I'm not moving away and he's killing a lot of my units. I've only got 4 ballistas now and 2 catapults. However, he's actually got more siege units than I do and a bigger army, and he's putting down 2 towers as well. So I'm just gonna go through and then start attacking, because I realize that I do have a lot more resources than him, because like capturing the middle basically gives you a lot of income. So you can see here that all of my my town here is being supplied a lot by all this resources, and so long as I can just trade it, my army for his army, I should be fine. So I'm just going in to attack the archers and just throwing my units at him at the moment. He does have a few knights here, but I do manage to clear out a lot of his army as well. So I do need some siege units to take down these towers as well, or at least a big enough army to do that. But it's looking a lot more manageable now. So I'm just targeting his ballista here, targeting some of his units. Okay, just retreating back a bit. So I do want to just keep this wall open, just because, I don't know, it's more fun, right? If I report, I'm not sure if I'll be able to repair this wall actually, because his units are so close. But yeah, once again, I'm just throwing in some more units, attacking his siege units at the back here, even though my units are gonna be killed off by doing so. So he has us, he throws in a small hit force of knights, and he does actually destroy all of my siege units here, which is pretty bad for me. So I put up a barracks here and I start building some infantry as well. So I'll have 2 barracks producing when I get to actually using both of my barracks. So now I'll have the archery range and 2 barracks to produce from right here. So versus 2 stables, a siege workshop, and a barracks for Keith on the other side of this wall. For some reason I have a battering ram here. I'm not really sure how I got that, but here we go. I'm going to go and attack now, and this is where Keith decides to run in and try and pick off any reinforcements and kill everything that's inside this wall, and I decide to just go ahead with my army and just go and attack his position here. So he does find my barracks and he kills off pretty much everything I have. But the thing is, he needs a siege unit to go through to this wall. So I also repaired the wall, so now he's effectively trapped in this zone here, so he can't leave. And he's got this tower that's he's not really attacking, which means he's getting hit a lot. So meanwhile, I destroyed his tower and his workshop and his stable here. And this is when he realizes that he's trapped. Oh no, I repaired the wall. So now he's just stuck with all his units here. He can't do much. And now I think I come back to finish off his army, even though there's only like 3 units left. Didn't really have to run back actually, so now it's a matter of breaking through to his main base. So at the moment he doesn't have too much to defend. He has 1 tower and he's building up a bunch of archers, and he's got a ballista there. Meanwhile I have a lot of infantry and 2 battering rams. So those 2 battering rams that I somehow I bought for some reason, they are coming in handy now with destroying this wall. So now the wall is down and I'm just going to go in and rush this tower. There's a lot of archers behind it, but I just want to get rid of this tower because it's kind of blocking my way, and it's probably the most strongest unit he has at the moment. And now that that tower is down, I'm just going to attack the rest of his army, and I think I should be able to break through this. I still have some archers here randomly attacking this house. They should be attacking White's units right now, but They just really focused on that house there. This is pretty much the end of the game now. There's a few more buildings for me to destroy. There's like 2 shipyards, archery range, and the town hall. So thanks again for RSM Keith for building this map and also playing as well. And yeah, I think you've been noticing me uploading a few more videos lately. I think there's like 4 videos out in the past 7 days. And that's just mainly because I'm on break at the moment. So I've just had a bit more time to record and upload some videos. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more Siege Up content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you know that there's going to be new videos later on. And yeah, that's all from me. The schedule is probably going to slow down a bit again once I start work, but yeah, hopefully I have a video out each week. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.